Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles and the Tarot Mini. This forecast this week for Earth signs, for Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo. And I am sorry if I'm a little bit tired. I did a 10-hour drive yesterday and a 6-hour gig. Sat with my son and watched him play his drums for 6 hours. But I'm here and I actually feel really good for doing it. It was good. But here we go. I'm just going to get started. I'm using these gorgeous little Hanson Roberts cards. I found these little mini cards which are great, and I'm also going to do a Domino Angels card for everybody. Oh, my packet is one of the original packets. It's really bad and tattered up. So my Domino Angels card. So we'll see what angels are working. Have to tell you all, free shipping store wide on my Crystal store. And if you haven't been there, you know, there's plenty for you to choose, and the cards are there too, and you buy one, get one free as well as free shipping. So please check that out and chat with me on INSTANTGO or have a reading from my website. Okay, so let's start off with the first Earth sign, and that's Capricorn. And let's see what comes up. I'm doing 2 cards per star sign. So Capricorn, here we go. And I'm saving up to get some more equipment so I can talk to you guys a bit more. Okay, Capricorn, the 7 of Cups is with you. Oh, and the Page of Cups. Oh, Capricorn. So look how cute that is. Okay, you are really a lot of thoughts going on emotionally here for you, Capricorn. So let's start off with this one, the 7 of Cups. And what I feel here is, you know, the traditional sort of meaning is having a lot of thoughts and feelings and all that kind of stuff. But you see here, you've got this magician watching over you and looking over you and giving you inspiration and ideas. And perhaps you're not feeling things as much as you are thinking things, and you're picking up all these thoughts, you know, going on around and around and around. And this guide here is with you saying, look, just wait a second, just feel what's really needed here in this situation. Do you really need to be thinking about all of these things all at once? Or can you break it down into an easy pattern for yourself? Okay? So this is what this card is all about, is you breaking things down easy in your life, instead of making things terribly difficult for yourself sometimes. You have to give yourself a lot of credit for how far you've come with everything that you've had to deal with. There are a lot of people who are not able to deal with the issues, the background, the trauma, I want to say, that Capricorn, you have been through at times. Now, this is not for every Capricorn, but I'm just saying there are ones out there that know what I mean here in this situation. I also feel for you that, you know, there have been some dreams and plans that you've wanted for the future, perhaps with somebody else, and they haven't been really working for you, and it's been a letdown, you know. Maybe there's a bit of despair going on here with you, where you're not sure whether you're ever going to find it. This card is a reassurance to you that you have angels and guides working with you all the time on what you really would like to have happen. But you have to sort of get out of your own way in order for that to take place. So when something comes forward, don't question it. You know, don't think, well, what does this mean? Where's this coming from, and why is it here? And questions. Just say to yourself, you know what? This has come out of the blue to help me. This has not come as a hindrance. This is coming to help me. And there are many blessings around me, and I need to see the blessings more in everything. I'm just sort of looking here. There's a dragon, there's a fairy, there's an octopus, there's a rainbow, there's a castle, there's stars. These are all positive attributes and things about yourself and thoughts and feelings that you have for your future. But don't discount what this fella here is saying. He looks to me like he's very wise, very knowledgeable, and very helpful to you in your future as well. Don't think that you really recognize all the talents that you have yourself. I really don't think you recognize those things. The Page of Cups comes along, and we know that pages are sometimes a little bit immature, but this sort of feeling is with the fish, sort of some sort of knowledge that's coming to you on a spiritual level as well. And you're surprised, you know. You're like, whoa, I didn't see that coming. And it's not always on a spiritual level, you know. There could be someone that reveals to you, I'll hold that up so you can still see how cute he is. There could be someone that reveals to you that they understood you, you know, when you didn't believe that anybody did. Or maybe it's come back from a long time ago and someone's saying, yes, I do remember you, and I do know what you went through, and I know that other people maybe don't have a lot of gossip to say about you, but I think you're pretty cool, you know. And something that comes about this week or this month may really surprise you with, you know, the depth of emotion that's behind it and how you're feeling. I feel this could also indicate a younger person with some news for you, perhaps on an emotional level, or something that you hear about to do with children that is upsetting maybe in some way, but that it's going to be revealed very quickly and finished with, you know, quickly. So it's like, and then all of a sudden it's okay, you know, it gets sorted out. I do feel there's something behind. Okay, that's a big wave. Okay, everything that's going on in your moment right now at the moment in your life is going to suddenly end with the coming down of the wave here, but it's going to be very, very quick, and the next phase is going to begin. Okay, so don't worry too much. Be open to all the knowledge of the universe working with you. I just feel you're very special, and you perhaps don't give yourself too much credit for everything that you do and can do. Okay. So now for Taurus, let's have a look what's going on here. Okay, one. Oh, I want to pull this one out. That's the one I want. Oh. Okay, Taurus, you've got the cute little Fool. Now it's funny because sometimes these cards repeat themselves. Now this came up for Aquarius as well, okay? So this card, the Fool, is a new beginning, and also the Three of Rods, where you're overseeing things, you know, you're on to the next chapter of your life, and you're overseeing your works, and perhaps there's some kind of new offer made to you because you're sort of facing a different way here. I will have a look at this in a minute. Okay, so the Fool is again the beginning of something, and I'm feeling for you, Taurus, that you have just started a new direction, maybe with family, maybe with your kids or something. Maybe you've put them into a new school or into a new environment. This has been very, very good. For some people, you've been thinking about moving in a new direction. That will be very good for you. All these little changes that you're thinking of making, subtle energetic shifts as well as shifts within yourself, are going to be very positive for you in your life. I feel here that the red is, you know, really standing out. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's the white. But in this one, it's the red, which is showing your grounding, or maybe a need to ground. I often say this with Taurus because Taurus is an earth sign, obviously, and needs to be in nature a lot more to work out things going on in your body, to work out things that are going on in your mind. You know, to go for long walks on your own, walking the dog or something like that as well. It grounds you and brings you back into your purpose. And you don't often do it. You go, I've got this to do and that to do and this to do and that to do, and I haven't got time to go for a walk or something. So this is indicating that the time is now to start this program within yourself, to start doing it. but also that you're embarking on a new direction, perhaps in a work space, a new direction in a family space, or in your spiritual life as well. It could be an area of spirituality that not everybody agrees with, you know, or can be the hardest to get going with, but you're doing it anyway. And you are very stubborn, and you probably wouldn't listen if anyone said that's a stupid idea. That'd probably just make you do it more. But this is very positive for you because you're starting it now before even... Normally we see a lot of beginnings at the beginning of the month. You're doing this at the end of the month, which is really, really positive. Okay? Stay strong in your convictions. That's the words I just got. And the Three of Rods. You see him sort of looking to the side. He's like looking like this out, overseeing things, and there's these ships in the distance. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, there's these ships there, so he's sort of looking out there like, what? They're coming in, they're finally coming in, my ships are finally coming in, you know, things are finally shifting. Are they coming in or going away? You know, I think it's showing both. I think it's showing that you're lifting loads and getting rid of cargo, you know, getting rid of baggage in your life, ready for the new things to come in. You don't want to go into things in the same way always, all the same time, same pattern, same relationships, same people, same friends, same everything. You want to keep on doing that, you know, because you won't get a sense of fulfillment that you're actually looking for. Okay, you just keep on getting the same experiences all the time. I'm seeing here, even though these are rods or wands, which is creative energy, see the big blue here, so there's something that's really, you really need to say in the right way. Okay, don't doubt yourself. There's a little bit of, oh, should I do this, should I do that? There's a little bit of that in there, and don't doubt yourself anymore, and just push forward for the things that you want to do, regardless of what anyone thinks. And that's one of the biggest messages for anybody on a spiritual journey. You know, not everybody's going to say, that's fantastic, you know. Not everyone's going to say that to you. You don't need approval from everybody in order to make a life change or to do something that you want. I do feel there's something to do with winning something or good luck coming in to your life this week. But just pay attention to the small details around you as well. So that was for Taurus. And now for Virgo, which is my rising sign. So have a look at your moon sign, your rising sign as well, to sort of determine a little bit more about yourself, or maybe have a complete reading. So let's do Virgo. 2 cards. Oh. Okay, Virgo, interesting. Oh, whoops. Okay. Right. Firstly, we got the 7 of coins. This is for Virgo. Hopefully you can see that. Sometimes it looks a bit dark where I am. And you've got the 10 of rods here. Don't worry about this card too much. Let's have a look at this card, see what's going on here. Look at you. Okay, Virgo, you're really working hard. You know, you've been laying some really good foundations here. Although you're just like that little bit, you know, bored. Like, when's the next thing going to start happening? Why am I always planting these seeds and nothing seems to germinate? And what you're not noticing is all the money that's starting to come, you know, all of the abundance that's just blossoming here. You're not noticing it. You're not noticing what you have done, you know, has created all of these different areas in your life. 7 of coins, probably 7 different areas of abundance in your life that is coming through. And just weirdly, the lights just shone in here a lot. So don't despair at the moment if you feel like everything that you're doing, all the energy that you're putting into things is not working, you know. Don't despair. Don't feel like that's the case, because you have laid solid foundations for solid growth. You've planted really strong seeds that have a really strong root system that's going to grow into really strong, trees. And these are areas of your life, okay? Although it's taken its time, the best things in life, do take time to come about. They're worth waiting for. And this is what it's telling you. Don't doubt yourself and all the things that you've tried to achieve, and you may not be seeing results at the moment. This could be weight loss. This could be work. This could be, life in general. This could be love life or with kids or something like this. Okay? Don't despair, because it might even take, for some things, years later for them to finally blossom. Like, for example, I've had a situation with my youngest son, where he lived with his dad, and I've just always been in despair about that I've always wanted him to be home. But now that he's 18, I can have this amazing relationship with him that possibly I may not have been able to have had he, been with me or whatever. It would be different, And I've had to accept that everyone's got their own life plan. And so even though I've built this and I've grown this and I've nurtured this for years and years and years, it's finally bore fruit, and it's huge, bigger than what it could have been. But you've also got the 10 of rods here. So it's saying that you're sick and tired of carrying this weight, these burdens, worrying about all this stuff. You are really tired of doing this. You're going to put it all down, okay? You can see something coming up here, like a castle. Can you see that? And he's on his way to that castle. I really feel for a lot of you that, as soon as you put down the responsibility, you're thinking to yourself, I must do this in order to achieve. But you're going about things a little bit the wrong way. You're heading towards that castle. You're heading towards dreams coming true. But you can't take all these other people, places, situations, issues and crap on your shoulders there, You don't want it at your new destination. You don't want it into your new life. So don't feel like you're letting everybody down if you let go of some things now, some responsibilities that you don't need to carry. And I feel this a lot with, people come a lot for questions about how they can help their partner, how they can help them see things, how they can help them do things. And it's like, you can't. If someone wants to do something, they'll do it. It's not up to you to make them see how much potential they have, or make them do it, or carry them to I'll take you here and I'll take you there. You can't do that to yourself. You can talk about how amazing they are. The rest is up to them. Okay, so try not to carry so much. You need to put down your burdens. Some people are actually getting the back pain and sciatic nerve and things like that happening because everything's just building on your shoulders. Okay, time to let it all go, Virgo. You're much too hard on yourself at times. Again, I see the red needing to ground, needing to go outside, needing to ground yourself in nature a little bit more. I also feel that there's something to do with money for Virgo, where all of a sudden it's like you've been waiting for an approval perhaps, and maybe you've been waiting for some time. All of a sudden it's starting to move for you. It's starting to move forward in your life, which is a bonus for you. Okay, I'm just trying to get this because it's starting to strangle a little bit. Okay. Domino angels, and look what's on the bottom. The angels of abundance. You see, it's coming in. It's coming in. They're getting the green light, okay? The angels of abundance. Oh, that's it. Archangel Raziel. Now, Archangel Raziel works with your finances as well. Okay, so let's have a look. Archangel Raziel's with you, urging you to organize your finances. If you've had extra bills coming in and not enough money to cover things, Zadkiel can offer practical advice and suggestions. Even when we see these bills, Zadkiel reminds you to keep positive because there are blessings around the corner. Someone may offer you financial help, so don't be so prideful that you don't take it. That's something that is hard for me. You know, if someone says, oh, I'll lend you, oh, you know, I don't like to do that because I just feel really, really bad. I feel so bad. But then sometimes you got to think to yourself, you know, you've asked for assistance and then someone comes along and gives it to you and you're saying, oh, no, 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 I can't do that. So just take it, don't worry about it. Say to yourself, I will be able to pay this back easily. You know, this is something that I've asked for, I just need a little hand at the minute and it's going to come through. Zadkiel also lifts your spirit. So some people might be suffering a little bit from depression or depressive thoughts, maybe going through postnatal depression or maybe PTSD or something like that where your mind just suddenly goes into something very, very quickly. Okay, Zadkiel can help you by saying to you, look, just imagine yourself stepping, like so, step into like these white flames. Okay, the flames can't hurt you, they're very, very cooling, very, very spiritual. You step into them, into the white flame, and you say, Archangel Zadkiel, thank you for helping to lift my burdens away from me. Lift things off of my shoulders. Allow me to see clearly. Bring into my life opportunities, people, places. Allow that money to just fall into my lap. Allow things to just shift in abundance in every part of my life. And if there's anything that I'm holding on to that I don't need anymore, that is blocking my future progress, I want you to clear this now in your white flame of light. And when you feel ready, you step out of it, okay? Now, I have had countless people do exercises similar to this and have written to me about their Zadkiel experience. So if something happens after you've done this and you've honestly done this, you haven't just gone, oh, well, this won't work, and if you've done it properly, okay, and let go, let me know what starts to shift in your life, because I can guarantee it will start shifting quite quickly for you, okay? So that's the messages for the earth signs. Remember, you can go and get worldwide shipping now, or come and have a reading with me. If you're in Adelaide, in Australia, I can come and see you personally, okay? Do a clearing, healing, have fun, whatever. Okay, so until the next time, thank you so much for listening, and wishing you every happiness and success, and goodbye for now. Bye.